Yo, what is up? So, I've been reinstalling Windows on my newly acquired drive, the Crucial MX500, and it is a night and day difference. It's ridiculous how much faster it is than my FanXiang uh, S101. I actually think it is a bit more faster than my Kingston KC600, which is actually really impressive because that's fast. So it's pretty much, this is what I want. I mean, everything is super snappy. I can load up Google Chrome. I've been installing my apps, and when I'm sort of multitasking with installing things, I can actually do something else, which is what it literally slowed my FanXiang Sata SSD down a lot at times when I was doing that. So, and you would get these odd freezes where it felt like it was too slow. Booting up the system was literally, I reckon I could have booted up my system now, what I've got with the Crucial, so it's running Windows, so that's my main drive. I reckon I could boot this up 3 times within the space of time it took the FanXiang to boot up with my Windows operating system installed on that. So that is actually a massive difference. So I'm very confident that my issues, the issues I was having, I think that's literally done with. That's all been put to bed because so I was right. It was definitely the SATA SSD which was the issue. So yeah, as I said, do not buy FanXiang SSDs. I literally wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if we go in here, so this is the NVMe drive. So I've got an NVMe drive which seems to be working all right, thankfully, but the SATA SSD wasn't. So I don't even know if this is gonna fall off a cliff and die in 3 months. But if it does, I'll just have to get on with it. And but it's only got games installed in it anyway. So if that did die, at least I'm not losing anything. But for my main drive, I needed something really good. But so far, that seems to be alright. But I don't know. I mean, I did pay about £90 for this, so that was more expensive. But they definitely cheaped out on the SATA SSD. I paid £43. So I wouldn't buy from them again. After, I mean, I updated the firmware on this, and I really like the software, the Crucial. They're owned by Micron, so they're very reliable. So yeah, everything is brilliant now. So I'm well happy with it, and I bought it from CX, and I've never had any issues with the used stuff I bought from there. I think they're brilliant. So they check everything before they sell it to you. So it's really good. Yeah, I mean, it's literally gonna. It's just as responsive, even more so, I think. Just a bit faster, I think, than my Kingston, as I said, my Kingston SSD. So I'm well happy with it. So I'm just gonna. I might have a look at Cyberpunk because someone said there's a lot of crashes on it. So I'm gonna see if I get the same crash. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, this is why I stick to the brands I know that are trustworthy, because a different brand I've had issues. So hopefully my NVMe drive is alright, but it wouldn't surprise me, as I said, if I start getting issues with it. I haven't had anything so far, but the speed of that FanXiang, because I've literally I've disconnected it now. All I haven't took out of my computer because I would have had to literally took my motherboard out, because on my second case, it's literally the screws are right under the motherboard internally, so it would have been a pain in the arse. I just basically left it in there. So I could pretty much use it still, but I don't see the point because I actually ran a game. Another thing I noticed was I loaded up Game of Thrones King's Road, and that was actually installed on my FanXiang SATA SSD, the one I've been having issues with, and I was getting all these stutters. So I thought, what's going on there? Because at first of all, I thought it was a shader thing, like usually you get that But then it was literally happening for about 10 minutes. I thought, nah, there's definitely something up with this. So I uninstalled it off the FanXiang SSD and I reinstalled it on my NVMe FanXiang, which seems to be working all right at the moment anyway. Then all the stutters went. So I definitely think there is something up with it. So I think that just speaks volumes. That although I said it wasn't terrible, but I'm definitely I think it is a lot slower than it should be. But surely it shouldn't be. I don't think it should be causing stutters. So I'm not sure what's going on with it, but I won't be using it anymore anyway. So there you go. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.